Well, that's right. Just seen me pick this Squire SAL40. I thought I'd do a quick follow up to this because I want to see the pins myself. I think that's a 2, 4, definitely a serration pin in this one. This will be American Squire. Here's a new lock. There's the bit on the key. Basically, I'm just going to bypass and gut this one. Got a dedicated American padlock bypass tool. Actually, it looks like a small golf club. Let me just show you that. So a slight twist on it there, so it goes into the keyway. All it does, it goes straight through the core and hits the cam, which the actual core turns. So all you do is you put the golf club downwards and it goes into that part of the lock there. This is a bit stiff sometimes. This is a brand new lock, as I say. So you just got to feed it in, wiggle it in. It will drop in a second. So once you do this a few times, it is easy. Alright, that's it into the back there. Now all you do is you turn the lock, turn the pick, and you can feel that springing on the back of the cam. There we go, that's the lock open. That's how easy it is. A lot of times it's a bit hard to get these back out. Alright, there we go. Right, so quickly gut this one. So it's just a Phillips screw on this one. Just a screw out, retainer pin and clip, and here's the core. Alright, it's 5 pins. A lot of times it's easier to push this circlip around so that this end hits that part there. So keep turning it. Right, you see now that's starting to bind in the bottom. Yeah. So if we continue to push that now, you see the circlip starts to come out. There it is there. Okay. It was saying where the circlip actually hits the back of the lock there. Yeah, and it gives you that little gap, and then you can just get your hook, your clip in, and pull it off, and you're not distorting it hardly at all. Right. Now on these American locks, obviously depending on your follower, if your follower is shaped to the cam. If not, what you have to do is turn so you've got the top cam in line with where the pins are. Yeah. If you use to push out like this, and with this type of follower, you actually obviously leave yourself a gap, so the pins will drop down there and you'll end up binding in the lock. So we have the cam at the top and the follower behind it. So now as we push in, it follows back. All we've got to look now is where the actual pins are. So the pins are here. Okay, we're fully through. We just have to look at the pins. If I was holding it the other way around, it would fall out. Okay. Now one's on the left on this, and let me just drop them out into our hands. We'll see what pins we've got. Right, this is a new lock, and it's really been greased up, so they're not coming out very easy. Well, number 2 was a standard keeping. Let's put that in and put this back together as it was. As they're stuck in there, can you use the pick to push up. Number 1 was a standard pin. Number 3, standard. Number 4, standard. And number 5. So all standard keepings. Okay. Now, if you say that you've got this lock, and you, which way did I put it down? Fairly easy. Your pins at the front. Okay, and you can line up your pins. Okay, so it won't be this way around, because obviously they don't line up. So that's obviously the front lock. The other way to tell is you've got that little groove. This little groove that's there. Well, that's actually where the front of the lock, that's part of the lock, sits in. So we can tell that this is the front of the lock. So if we release this slowly, our first pin is pin 1. It's pin 1. Stand the driver. Pin 2. Here's the spool. Stand the spool. Number 3. Went flying, and that was the spool. There it is there. That's number 3. 2 more to go. Oh, number 4 was, yeah, it's just a spool. It really felt like a serrated pin, that one. Normal spool. Okay. And I reckon number 5 would be spool as well then. No, it was normal. So we had 1 regular, 2 was a spool, 3 was a spool, 4 was a spool, 5 was a regular. That's them there. So standard driver. Standard driver, standard pin, standard driver, spool, 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 standard driver. The last one with the 5 springs. Right, that's the Squire SAL40. Bypassed and gutted for you. Enjoy it. Thanks. Bye bye.